and to continue with Star Wars retrospective, we'll be taking a look at, Empire Strikes Back. Widely considered to be the best Star Wars movie ever made, and I agree. This is without a doubt the best movie I have ever seen in my entire life. So it's gonna be kind of obvious I'm gonna have to give this movie by the end of the video, but you don't give a crap. So what's the plot of this movie? Well, it takes place a while after the first movie. The rebels are on Vanilla Ice's home planet of Hoth. I'm sorry, I just had to make a Vanilla Ice joke with Hoth. It's kind of easy. And they're trying to get the Empire off their backs. And also, pretty much, the plot is really divided into two parts. There's one part where Luke's side story where he's on the Dagobah system where he's training with Yoda. Wait, this is my own impression. Do or do not. There is no try. So yeah, that's really cool. And also we have I like the fact that instead of all the main characters being together, they do something where we're divided up into groups or Infinity War, but still. And the Empire's on their tail. We got Darth Vader pretty much obsessed with catching Anakin Skywalker, Obi-Wan, Luke Skywalker to change him to the dark side of the Force. And yeah, it's pretty much the plot where where Han goes on to meet Lando Calrissian. I'm sure we're gonna know how they met in the Han Solo movie, but still, this looks like a blaster. I think about it, but still. So, what are my thoughts on the movie? This movie is incredible. Literally, I love nearly everything about this movie. There wasn't a single bad thing I had. With one scene where Han's not really acting good like this. Yeah, I gotta get to an acting class. But yeah, this movie is just amazing from start to finish. I like how they develop the characters a lot more, and they show one of my favorite scenes, not in this movie but any film whatsoever, is the scene where Luke is on Dagobah, he's training with Yoda, and when he meets goes into this forest that Yoda says that is embraced with the dark side of the Force, he goes in it and finds Darth Vader. Of course, that's not Darth Vader since, Luke, you haven't reached the final boss level yet, so, and, when he finally looks like he's killed Darth Vader, it shows that the mask has Vader pretty much saying that Luke could become like Darth Vader. That's what I always thought. And that was just a really good scene. And of course, you all know the twist by now. The twist where Darth Vader reveals that, Luke, I am your father. And of course, I just love this scene so much because, think about it. After Luke lost an arm, he's hanging on this pillar, we're trying to find any way to survive. He's just asking him, Luke, join me, and we can crush the Emperor together and rule the galaxy as father and son. Even though, yes, Darth Vader is a mass murderer, he does still have care for his son. So, yeah, that's good, I guess. Also, Alec Guinness wanted a paycheck, so he tells Anakin, so pretty much Alec Guinness wants a paycheck again, so he tells Luke to go to the Dagobah system. And yeah, but still, I do really like the characters, and also, I love the C-3PO part where they go to Cloud City, and he talks when he meets with this droid that looks like him and says, "Oh, aren't you marvelous?" And the droid tells him to buzz off and says, "How rude." And yeah, now many people complained about the whole Lando, pretty much telling the Empire where they were. Well, here's the thing. Darth Vader was pretty much saying, "Okay, if you don't give me the rebels, I'll do a Thanos and murder all these people." And Lando's all like, "Okay, fine. I'll give you the rebels. Are we chill? Bro?" And Darth Vader in this movie, he is such more badass. Every time he pulls out that lightsaber, shit is gonna go down. Especially that final battle between Luke and Vader. That entire fight scene was just incredible, and it had me on the edge of my seat the entire way through. Now, you're probably wondering, why am I not going over the problems of this movie? Because I don't. I really don't have any problems with this movie. I don't at all. For one, the relationship between Han and Leia is more developed here, and I do like this one scene where when he's about to like go out to find where Han is about to go out and find Luke, he tells him this, "Well, I'll see you in hell." I just love that so dang much. Another thing I really like about this movie, another great scene to me, is I love the puppet Yoda. Even though he's a puppet, you actually feel like he's really there with the characters, mainly due to how much of expression he has throughout this movie, and it was really good. And also, I just love the scene where like, he shows how much powerful he is with the Force by just lifting it up. Star Cruiser, and that was just awesome to me. Another thing I do love about this movie is, of course, the characters. The characters, it gets a lot darker toned than the first one, with the Emperor, like, very much, of course, they had to change it to Ian McDiamond for the special edition, but still. I don't really have anything. Also, I do love this part where, like, when Han is getting tortured, he tells, Chewie's, like, going around, like, shaking like an animal, and Han's just like, hey, Chewie, calm the frick down. That's not going to make my situation better. It's going to make my situation far more worse. Which is true, since he's pretty much getting all burned and stuff. That's pretty much, I don't have anything to say bad about it. I don't have to say anything bad about this movie. It's perfect. Besides that one part where, like, Han's like this, yeah, I'll get out of here. I forgot what he said, but that's pretty much what it was felt like. It was not very good. But besides, I don't have any gripes with the movie. It's amazing. To me, at least, this is how you do a sequel the right way. This is way better than The Dark Knight will ever be. Don't get me wrong, I love The Dark Knight, but this movie is far superior in every way, shape, or form. It has a bigger risk, and I like the fact that, here's the thing. In the first one, it had a happy ending. Here, like, Han is taken to, is frozen in carbonite. It's like this. And, yeah, like, pretty much they look into this, like, galaxy within a galaxy, and we don't know what's gonna happen next. Think about it. Like, the first one ended on, like, oh, yeah, this is gonna be a happy note. But here, nope. It just ends on a darker note. And, yeah, I do love this movie so dang much. It's a movie I can rewatch over and over again and never get tired of. And that is why my final rating for this movie is a 10 out of 10. It deserves this S rank without a shadow of a doubt. And out of all the movies I have reviewed so far, this is the best I've reviewed thus far. Sorry that Infinity War, they're amazing, but this movie is a whole lot better. I wish I can go on all day on speaking like why I love this movie so freaking much. I actually heard, like, some people told me when they saw, like, some adults, like some like my friend, like some of my parents' friends told me that when they saw the movie when they were younger, and when they saw the ending, pretty much everyone in the audience was like this, what the frick? Yeah, like, everyone was like, just happened. Like, what the hell is going on? But yes, and also I do like the fact that, like, Luke is getting more development here. He's learning to become a Jedi in every single way. And, yeah, I just love it so freaking much. And also they introduced Boba Fett, a character where this movie technically introduced the character of Boba Fett, and I don't really see the popularity of him. He just doesn't really do that much in the movie, honestly. So, yeah. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you take care and join me as we take a look at Return of the Jedi. Fun fact, it was actually... Oh, yeah, I also want to talk about this. The scene where Han was about to be put in carbonite, he was going to say, when Leia said, I love you, Han says this, I love you too. Even though, when it was what Harrison Ford decided to change it because he thought that wasn't something Han would say. And also, I want to talk about one more thing. I love the fact that they show that even though, why Darth Vader is wearing this, because, like, in one scene you show him, he has, like, these scars on his head, and he's pretty much, like, killing any general who fails him like this. You failed me for the last time, General, and, like, chokes them to death, and he force chokes them to death. Freaking awesome. And, yeah. The Everything about this movie is amazing. But yeah, join me next time to take a look at Return of the Jedi. This movie is a 10 out of 10. Peace.